Well, hello and welcome back, my Battle Language buddies. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Battle Language guy, and we are live right now through YouTube, Facebook, Rumble, and Twitter. At the same time, with this reaction, I had a lot of trouble waiting until this moment. Trying to prepare, of course, trying to make a nice show for you because this, I don't think it's gonna be that long, maybe 1 hour at most. But yeah, it's loaded with what the f is this? I mean, what kind of tactic or strategy or what is Meghan trying to do with this picture? And it's all sorts of reactions that we have about how artificial or artificial should I say? I don't know. I mean, it looks like a robot uprising or something that generated by artificial intelligence, or I don't know. I don't know why it looks so. I'm trying to make up why it look so strange. Well, the first thing I'm going to activate my pointer here. Let me a few seconds to activate my mouse cursor. Yeah, I have it right here. The first thing that everyone noticed is that, well, the problem is this. I'm going to point out right here her right shoulder and her left shoulder, right? It's too little contrast with the background, so it looks like these are her shoulders, like she's some kind of piece of chess. And of course, if she's a piece from chess, she is gonna name herself the queen, right? She's gonna be the chess, and gonna be the queen in chess. Well, rest assured of that. The tones, the palette is nice, I guess. It fits nicely with the tone of her skin. Many people are saying that what kind of necklace is that? It's like a halo, maybe. Like she dropped her halo all the way to her neck. But well, the angle is a bit uncomfortable. Maybe the some features are, well, I don't too much detail. Too much detail in here. It's nice that, well, she went for a full-on close-up shot, almost no Photoshop, quite natural, quite well. Every single detail is there. Very different from the cut cover. The cut cover was just looking at the camera directly, straight into the camera. This is more like, well, the future, like dreaming, like something. I don't know. She wants to this dreamy effect of she being some kind of some halo around her, some blur background that we don't know what exactly it is. It has a nice effect, but I don't know if this is what she actually wanted to. Yeah, has the effect is Photoshop, of course, the effect around her, but I don't know what she wanted to do with this. Maybe like here I am and looking up, like inspired or hopeful for the future. I don't know, but many people have compared this picture with a bobblehead, like Meghan Markle's own bobblehead. This is not exactly a bobblehead, but you know what I mean. You know that those little dolls that go this all the time, are doing this all the time, like saying like a hip hop song. Okay, they do this, and well, it's not that far from the truth, and it's that that unsettling. There's this term called the uncanny valley. The uncanny valley is the effect that we have with the robots when they begin to, when people that make the robots try to make robots and artificial intelligences like human-like. But there's this spot where they are not robots, definitely not humans, and that uncanny valley is unsettling because you don't know if you're watching if you're looking at a real human being. And that's the first thing that I noticed, was that uncanny valley. Like, I was looking at Android Meghan, or dystopian Meghan. I don't know why. Yes, and well, along those lines of dystopian Meghan, or arch villain Meghan, I don't know. I stumbled upon this picture, and I figured out that I thought that some kind of androids that were the world leaders of the future, of that dystopian future, the science fiction, but mixed with terror. Since we are close to Halloween, so I think it fits. Maybe science fiction, terror science fiction. And I also made my fair share of memes on Twitter. Here are my social media accounts if you want to follow me. What can I tell you about this? Meghan's Me to hit theaters next year. Absolute fake, of course, based on actual events from her very real life. Some recollections may vary. What? I think this is the fact. This is the fact that she wanted to go for. I don't know. It's something like I'm the leader. I'm your supreme and absolute leader, and this is what I'm going for. You have to submit to my greatness. I'll go ahead. This is a narrative, of course, absolutely, completely made up by yours truly. And she got nice photos too. I think this is a nice picture. I think she looked nice in here. Totally looked like she's launching her singing career with her single "I'm Not Okay." Well, there's a bit of an anecdote of that moment when nobody cared or nobody asked her if she was okay. And absolutely, yes, looks like she could do. Yeah, she could make it as a singer. With auto-tune and all those things. When you just put on auto-tune and go for it. But be prepared that all these songs are gonna be about herself. This photo is nice, I guess. It looks like a huge parachute in the background. Like the parachutes she used to land on the royal family. That same parachute, pretty much alike. And this also looked like a single cover. In this case, "Take Me Home, Frogmore Roads." But that will be catchy. We could sing it too. Do you like country? Like country music? That will be her version of Country Roads. Yes, very strange. Some photos are a bit of a strange selection. This dress is nice, like tie-dye, a bit hippie, maybe. The background, in this case, works a bit better. I don't know what you think about this. I'm not John Rivers or anything. It's cute how I say parachute. How do you say parachute? Parachute. I don't know. Maybe I'm saying it in a weird way. I like these photos. I like these pictures. This I think this one's I like the most. The dress. I'm okay with the dress. It is nice for her figure. The pose is nice too. I think that the photo shoot. I'm gonna give a shout out to the photographer later on, but the photo shoot was nice. I have to say that. Terrible dress. Well, why so mean? Why are you so mean with Meghan? Why you say that it's so terrible dress? And a big shout out to my friends at Saint Meghan Markle, the Reddit about Meghan Markle, of course, that they have. Meghan is giving you this gift of having the official. This has to be the official image for the Reddit Saint Meghan Markle, because the picture speaks for itself. It's nothing. It's We can't say anything. This choice of dress, well, I don't think that suits her that that good. I don't know if the lens of the camera was a bit dirty. If you think you have some kind of flashback, or you have a deja vu from this picture, it's because, well, we have seen that posture, that pose before. Yeah, you remember that, and this ain't even her final form. She's going for what already works. Yes, that already works. Why not? Why not? But when something works, don't break it, don't change it, just repeat it. And she did that. Saint Meghan Markle read it. You have to change your avatar, your image to this, like right now. Have to do it. I will be highly disappointed if you reject this gift from the Duchess of Sussex. But well, we are going into the matter. We are going to watch that video that she read, that 4-minute video that Meghan released along with Variety. But first, we're gonna check the article itself. We're gonna talk about the article itself. Somehow my my software, I hope that everything is working. I don't know how many. Somehow my software is malfunctioning, and I don't see how many bodies are now online. And I think it's more than 1,000, right? Well, it's gonna switch here. So maybe switch to the article so we can check what is this. Meghan Markle lets her guard down on grieving Queen Elizabeth. Grieving Queen Elizabeth. That's the first thing that the title says about Meghan. How cynical. 2,400, thank you. 2,400 Body Language bodies all over the world watching now the Body Language guy. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. Right. Producing with Harry. Well, that's new. I thought she was producing Arsewives only by herself because Harry is nowhere to be seen, and they're talking about women stereotypes, so maybe Harry doesn't have much experience with that. But well, and returning to Hollywood. I think this was the most concerning thing, and that's why I made that meme of Meghan's movie coming next year, like, the story of Meghan returning to Hollywood. She's returning to Hollywood. Do you think Hollywood wants Meghan Markle? Do you think Hollywood wants Meghan Markle? But one thing is for sure. If we have learned anything from Ezra Miller, the actor behind The Flash, and all that has happened to him, and Warner Brothers is somehow going to save him from 26 years in prison, well, anything is possible. I was tweeted about that. I don't want to get ahead of myself. I don't want to say anything. I know that my attorneys are watching me closely and say, please, Jesus, don't go there. Leave that for your Pop Dank channel. I have a third channel. For those of you that are still not aware, Pop Dank is my third channel. When you go to the Body Language Guy channel and go all the way down, you will see my feature channels. You see Royal Rogue and Pop Dank. That is gonna be my common sense anti-woke channel. I've already made a few lives there. I will be happy if you go and support. We are almost 10,000 subscribers there. I don't have a name for that tribe, but it's my Body Language bodies there too. So we have here the first line of the article. The Duchess of Sussex is in mourning. I mean, what? What the fuck? I had to drop the F word, the F bomb. I had to say it. Because what? She is mourning. How cynical can you? What is the? How much cynicism do you want in your article, Duchess? And she said, yes. That was her answer. Yes, F bomb. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep my channel family friendly, but I don't know. I told you on Twitter that I was going to bring whiskey to this. I'm not drinking whiskey. I have I don't know, 3 weeks without drinking whiskey, and I forgot to serve myself a tumbler of whiskey. But well, Jesus, you say what the F with so much elegance. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Thanks for that. I will keep my WTFs elegant and, in a polite way of saying WTF, and like a gentleman. That would be a gentlemanly way to say it. But we'll get back to that. First, let's go to the day we met this past summer at the venerated San Isidro Ranch in Montecito, California. The ranch is a low-key, all-luxury resort with simple bungalows tucked into the mountainside overlooking the Pacific coast. It's the kind of unpretentious but protected place wealthy locals and elite transplants come to be treated like royalty. On one witheringly hot day in late August, however, they got to mingle with the real thing, because Meghan is royalty according to this. Well, we have a big problem since the cut interview. We don't know what is satire, what is real anymore. We don't know what is real anymore. What is satire? What is what? I don't think Meghan is gonna repeat the blunder of the cut interview, that it was so over the top that people really thought that it was mocking Meghan. I placed my bet. That it was not mocking, that it was the real thing. The real thing approved by the Duchess. And that makes sense, because you pay for an article, a long-ass article, to talk about yourself. And I guess that you have to, oversee the whole process. Overseas. You know that is a word that goes well with Meghan and Harry. But it's like those edges, those boundaries are blurry, are very hard to it's like the Babylon Bee. Is that the Babylon Bee once in a while just is like describing real life. That morning, the Duchess of Sussex, known more commonly by her maiden name, Meghan Markle, sped past a group of 60-something women who'd made the trek to Montecito to celebrate a milestone birthday. Teetering on the dusty cobblestone walkway in their wedges and kitten heels, the group stopped dead as Meghan waved and smiled from a golf cart delivering her to her Variety cover shoot. Can you imagine? Said one of the women wistfully after the Duchess had passed, perhaps talking about the life she had led thus far, an American woman meeting and marrying a handsome... What? A what? Marrying a handsome young prince? What? I mean, what? Well, I think beauty is in the eye of the beholder, they say. That is true, so, well, let's go with it. Beloved by all the world. Well, it's maybe statistically it has been going tinier by the minute, like beloved by all the world. I don't know which world you live in, but okay. Or maybe, as we were there to discuss, the life she's leading now. I have to say, I was reading actual satire. I read a good, excellent thread on satire the other day, and you can't distinguish the two things. You can't. I should, at some point, grab paid articles and satire on Meghan and see that you can tell them apart. It's so difficult. It actually is hard to imagine. For most of her public life as the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan has been described as many things: disingenuous, calculating, determined, relatable, even Diana-like. But spend a day with her and you'll witness a side that the public hasn't seen. Oh my God. Here we go. The nerdy American mom. The nerdy American mom. I never thought there would come the day that I will read those words together. Nerdy. Nerdy American mom. Well, Meghan talks about how she loves to watch Jeopardy. That's why. Well, I think she enjoys my jokes. That I'll take things that never happened for $200. Well, there you have it. That's why she enjoys my jokes, because I make jokes that Meghan allegedly likes, and do Wordle in bed with a glass of wine. Oh, Meghan, why do you drink in bed? You think that's bad juju? You don't drink in bed. That's simply not a thing. A duchess doesn't do that kind of things. Oh my God. Oh my God. She absent-mindedly raps her son's favorite song, a track about the Tyrannosaurus Rex from Ask the Storybots. And I thought, oh, it's nice that Archie likes Ask the Storybots. I was thinking that maybe, that children react to the environment, and they repeat and they mimic, and they are all sponge that are all this like absorbing their environment all the time. And when I read, well, Archie loves, and that's something that Meghan says on that video that we're gonna see in a minute, Ask the Storybots. Maybe he hears all the time that Meghan hires people that work with bots. Yeah, maybe it makes sense. And he keeps listening. Hey, are the bots ready? Are the bots doing what they have to do? I paid so much for these bots. What happened? What happened with bots? Why is the body language guy still on? I don't understand this. Make those bots move. And Archie listened to this over and over again. And maybe when he says, "Oh, the storybots," and then that's why he likes it. Something that is relating himself to the work of mom, the American mom, okay, and talks enthusiastically about Beyonce, specifically how "Cozy" is her favorite song from the new album. Nice. Which is portrait of an American family, Marilyn Manson fans. All right. And what about all the photos you've seen of her with that guarded smile? I have to claim ignorance right now. I have to claim ignorance. What in the name of God is a guarded smile? It's like she has a photo. She has a picture like that. I'm so happy. Is this a guarded smile? I don't know. I want to think that that's not what they're talking about, because that is so like, well, no, I don't know how to say about that. This is me. How naive I am. Oh my God. Oh my head. I hate my mic. Sorry about that. At the shoot, tell me what is a guarded smile. Tell me what is a guarded smile. I'm reading your comments, and thanks for your super chats and super stickers. I will read them, every single one of them, at the end of this video. All right. At the shoot, she couldn't have been more at ease as she shook the hand of every crew member, stylist, and photographer's assistant. Oh my God, she is so nice to everyone. Absolutely not bullying anybody. No. She's shaking hands of every crew member, She's even hugging people. She's smiling. She's so, oh my God, so poised, so nice. Catherine should take classes with her. That's what should have happened. Okay? That's why she didn't actually need any training when she was like doing things around with the royal family, because she knew how to behave with people, and not in a bullying way. Absolutely not bullying anybody. No. She doesn't even know the meaning of the word bully. No, it's out of her vocabulary. She shrugged off the pop singers of contemporary radio in favor of her own 1970s road trip playlist. One disclaimer: I made my music memes of Meghan before reading this, so I think I got the message. I got the message from the photographer, so that is nice. That is nice. Yeah, absolutely. 1970s, she has like that Carpenter's look, like, laid back, happy. How's that song that I always, why do birds suddenly appear? But with Meghan, it's not. With Meghan, I don't know, it's bats, not birds. She addressed questions about the past few years head on. She burst out laughing at the drop of a hat, almost like a princess in a Hollywood movie. Who wrote this shit? What? She burst out laughing at the drop of a hat, almost like a princess in a Hollywood movie. I will bet parts of my body. I will bet parts of my body that that Meghan wrote this herself. I will bet it. Oh my God. When asked what she wanted most out of life, she said, joy. Joy. I mean, I'm going to highlight it. Joy. When asked what she wanted most out of life, she said, joy. That's really it. And of course, draining for her to have joy, I guess she has to drain the joy of other beings. No matter if it's men, women, or animals, or anything, she drains the joy of other people, and she then absorbs that so she can have and experience that joy. That's really it. It's everything that we can work toward for ourselves, our friends, our kids, those around us. That would feel so good. And we do feel joyful. I'm glad that she didn't use the word love and bliss, because that would be absolutely a copycat. But well, she wanted money that will give her joy. Yeah, money and joy. Yes, joy. Meghan was said to be honored in the 2022 class of Variety's Power of Women, celebrating notable achievements in entertainment and media by women throughout the year. She was to be feted for both philanthropic and creative work, including a podcast called Arsewives, of which she is the host, routed through Archewell, the company she shares with her husband, Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, who is nowhere to be seen. I don't know, maybe he was playing with his balls, as usual. Nearly 3 weeks before press time, though, 8 days after she stopped the birthday revelers in their tracks at the San Isidro Ranch, the prince's grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, died at her Scottish estate Balmoral. The world watched and mourned as the longest reigning monarch in British history was laid to rest and celebrated for what Meghan says was the shining example of female leadership. I'm going to try to say this in a fair way. I think Will Smith said that in a rather colorful way at the Oscars. But I think Meghan should keep the Queen's name out of her mouth. And we could play Will Smith, shouting at Chris Rock, and you will get the idea of what I meant. I think Meghan should keep the Queen's name out of her mouth. Yeah, that's it. Without without the bomb. I think she doesn't have the right to say anything about the Queen, and that would be better for her. That would be much better for her, much better for everyone. Yeah, don't touch that. Don't touch that topic, Meghan. Don't go it. Don't go there. Don't go there. And yes, this thing, this happened early. That it was they were discussing on Twitter that this happened really close to the Queen's passing, and somehow they made some adjustments to this interview to include Meghan's point of view, or Meghan's mourning Queen Elizabeth II. And I don't think by the way, today is my anniversary of deciding to be a royal commentator. This day, 1 year ago, I said I'm going to focus on the royal family and I'm going to do daily videos. Those two things happened on October 19th, 2021. So that's, I think Meghan gave me the gift of these photos and this article today. Thank you, Meghan. Thanks for that. But I think even if I'm rather new to this, I think common sense and decency push me to say these words. I don't think Meghan has the right to say anything about the Queen. And yet, she included that reference. She made sure to include that reference in this interview and go right through it in terms of I'm mourning a legendary image, when she literally made the Queen's life miserable. Thanks for all your happy anniversary. I should have prepared something special for today. I apologize for that, but my life has been a bit chaotic, and it's always chaotic. And well, your wishes, your amazing wishes are soothing for my soul. Thank you. Thanks for that. But well, oh my God, I'm trying. I need the whiskey. I need that whiskey, but I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop now. Following the official period of mourning, Meghan agrees to sit again for a lengthy discussion about her road to the present. She worries that any comments about the Queen or her in-laws will be a distraction from continued mourning, but presses on to celebrate the icon. But I'm at a loss of words. At a loss of. I will get back to this. I will go back to this. Believe that. She grows animated talking about the warmth and support she received from the thousands of citizens she interacted with during her time in the UK. Oh, well, warmth and support. Why didn't you say that, like, I don't know, 1 year ago, for fuck's sake? You were not meant to say that back then, right? That didn't sell the narrative. You have to make some kind of damage control right now. Communication crisis. I don't know. What kind of a strategy is that? Is this the first attempt of your brand new PR agency to fix your image? I don't know in which corner of the world or wherever your Sussex squad is. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's all about. That's what's all about. But well, she received from the thousands of citizens she interacted with during her time in the UK, not to mention the two significant content deals she and Prince Harry struck with streaming giants Netflix and Spotify. The two young children, Archie and Lilibet, at the center of the Sussex household, the singular mission behind Archewell, and how tenaciously She has fought to build the life and company of her dreams. Oh my God, self-made millionaire. You know what it how they call her over and over again. The candle. We have to bring the candle back. We have to bring the candle back. Make the candle great again. Yes. The world has been mourning the loss of Queen Elizabeth. How has this time been? There's been such an outpouring of love and support. I'm really grateful that I was able to be with my husband to support him, especially during that time, because, well, you know how engaged and affected was Harry throughout the whole thing. What's so beautiful? What is so beautiful is to look at the legacy that his grandmother was able to leave on so many fronts. Certainly in terms of female leadership, she is the most shining example of what that looks like. And you did not respect that icon, that example, that beacon of light in her last month. You did not. You simply did not. You wanted to bring her down for the sole reason of pulling yourself up. But we could see through your mask that, well, when that drops, I have already showed that in some of my videos. It's terrifying. But we've already seen through that mask, through that facade. I feel deep. Oh my God, orange. You know that purple. Purple. When purple comes, you know that when purple comes, trouble comes. I feel deep gratitude to have been able to spend time with her and get to know her. Bollocks, you did not get to know her. You did not, and if you did not care either. It's been a complicated time, but my husband, and we're talking about Harry, my husband, ever the optimist, said, now she's reunited with her husband. So in the words of Meghan Markle, according to Meghan Markle, Harry called Prince Philip not my grandpa, my grandfather, Gramps, nothing. He referred to Prince Philip, Her Majesty's husband. What can we believe? Is Meghan's recollections truthful? Is Meghan setting Harry up, claiming that that those were his words? Is Meghan going to pull a modification or fix or edit like 2 or 3 days later that Harry never said that, as she did in the cut interview? Is Harry actually this detached from the memory of Prince Philip? Are they using this puff piece, to test the waters before Harry's memoirs are published? Just so you know, look how the audience, the public, takes this kind of remarks, this kind of statements. So many questions. But still, I believe that what I just said, like keep the queen out of your mouth, it applies to Harry as well. I never blindsided my grandmother. Wonker. But I think that's something that I'd tell him if I see him face to face. And it will be nice. It will be nice to receive a punch from Harry. Yeah, that would be nice to receive. I would like to know how hard does he punch. I mean, he can climb a rope, so he is moderately fit. So, yeah, wonker. That's what I have to say. Reading your comments. Thanks for all your support. We're going forward with this travesty. Has anything come up for you in your relationship with the Queen since her passing? What kind of question is that? I've reflected on that first official engagement that I had with her. How special that felt. I feel fortunate. And I continue to be proud to have had a nice warmth with the matriarch of the family. Oh my God. You see how she implies that she had this close relationship with the Queen. Well, we know it's all fake. Of course, because the Queen was a shining example of duty, of everything, of strength, of dedication, of service. And Meghan is using that morning to try to borrow some of that, that juju, that energy, that clout from the Queen. I barely 1 month we have since the Queen died, and you're doing this for your own gain. Oh my God, how close was Meghan to the Queen? Meghan, I know that you're watching this. For fuck's sake, I know that you're watching me right now. Let's be clear about this. Let's be honest about this. You're watching me right now. I'm going to ask you a question. Very simple question. Have you ever seen how the Sussex Squad refers to the Queen? Has it crossed your mind to check how your how to say that your stands, your fans refer to the Queen? How do they call her on Twitter, on Tumblr, on Reddit? I'm sure you have. And I'm sure you enjoy it too. Because you enjoy that contrast. You enjoy putting other women down, including the Queen, so you can be, put up by that. Because that's what narcissists do. That you have absolutely all the clues that I can't even begin to count them. And I won't, because, well, that would be like a 4-hour live. But yes, how hypocrite? How hypocrite can you be? How is that possible? When you know all the hate, HATE, that you, the words foster, pushed, stimulated, cheer upon your fans about the royal family. How can you do that? Have your cake and eat it too. I'm still related to this image of the Queen. I still miss the Queen. She was such a beacon of light and hope, and you steered. Yeah, that's the word, steered all this hate on her, on your followers. And it's embarrassing that I have to explain or expose this contradiction. And nobody calls, well, many people call Meghan on this. But I sometimes wonder, how can a person be so cynical? To be such a hypocrite? And how can Harry be devoid of balls whatsoever to allow this to happen? I would like to know. I sincerely want to read those bloody memoirs. I want to know what Harry has to say about the royal family. I really do. Because I can just imagine that you're going to blast your grandmother, because that's what would make sense. If you allow this, if you allow the Sussex Squad to be so disgusting about your family, Harry, then you have no balls, or you hate them. But get out of the hate closet and say, yeah, I hate my family. At least have the balls to say, hey, I hate my family for what they did to me. You don't even have that. Be a man. Just come out of the fucking closet and say, yeah, I hate my family. That's easy. That would make our job so much easier. But of course you can't do that. You can't do that because, family values and this and that. It's all a facade. It's all fake. It's all smoke and mirrors. That's what's going on. This is it. I would like to make it is more entertaining, more fun, more jokes. I made it quite jokes too. But I think one quality, we were talking about men the other day. I think something that men should have is word. Like live by our word. Some kind of have some honor. And I think if you want to live a double life, Harry, you really have to go private. But actually private, not this. But of course your wife won't let you. Your wife will keep doing this kind of things. And she will keep exposing you as a spineless coward that could climb ropes. I gave you that on James Corden show. And now I understand. For all the way we are finding out about James Corden, I'm sorry, I didn't know before. I'm just finding out that the guy is, a total jerk. I understand why you're friends. Because all your friends are tell me the people that you hang out with and I will tell you who you are. There you have it. There you have it. How have you processed this loss as a family? I'm trying to like have the right dosage, right dose of F-bombs. I'm trying to control myself. I'm trying to control myself about this. But it's so hard. It's so hard. But that's what she said, by the way. In big moments in life, you get a lot of perspective. It makes you wonder what you want to focus your energy on. Right now, we feel energized and excited about all of the things we've been building toward. What are the things that you've been building, Meghan? I'd like to know. The 12th episode podcast? Oh, we'll be reviewing that tonight. We're also focused on our foundation. So much of the work we do includes the philanthropic space. Yeah, space is the right word because it's just full of air. It's space. That's your foundation. A big box of space. You've done 2 major interviews since returning to America. One with Oprah Winfrey and the other with New York Magazine, which some found to be snarky. What has it been like to open up about your life now? I need that whiskey. I need that whiskey. For the love of God and all that it means, I need that whiskey. But let's move on. The New York story was intended to support our swipes and focus on our projects. I've had some time to reflect on it. Part of me is just really trusting, really open. That's how I move in the world. I have to remember that I don't ever want to become so jaded that piece of me goes away. I don't ever want to become so jaded. I think I'm going to translate this. I don't ever want to become that much jaded. Because she already is. That piece of me goes away. Well, so many pieces of Meghan have gone away. I don't know in which Meghan version are we now. You know, that reinventing Meghan video from According to Task. It was brilliant. There was all this description. How has she evolved or adapted to achieve her goals? I think it's nice that you change and you adapt and you change and improve as a person. But in Meghan's case, it has been more like climbing non-stop to her goals in life. But who am I to judge? I'm just a man. How can I know? So despite any of those things, onward, I can survive it. Fuck! I can survive it. You over-privilege. I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna say. That's unclassy. I want to remain classy. I can survive it. I said that she did this. I don't know when she did this, but I recall one video when I made this 8-minute videos, recorded videos. I made this statement in one of my videos. You have no right to use that word. Survive. You are in the 0.001% of the world. People are dying. Women are getting murdered. And you say, I can't survive it? Oh, it's a metaphor. The body language guy is so toxic. This is so toxic. That's just a metaphor. You know what they say about metaphors, right? Yeah, that's what you mean. That's a word that you want to just put in there casually. It's just a metaphor. I can survive it. I'm not actually surviving. Yeah, we know, of course. We know that for a fact. But well, here we are. And we continue. Part of what I'm doing with our swipes, it's looking at the nuances around the women who come on the show. I'm not a journalist, but I want a candid, real conversation with them. I'm talking to some really textured, colorful, layered, dynamic women with strong stories, histories. And that comes with a lot of pieces you can choose to include or not. I choose to include something that I feel is fair to them and also uplifting and something we can all learn from. Yeah, apart from the continuous bashing of 90s TV shows, because somehow I guess that TV shows from the 90s are a huge influence of women and men and children right now. That makes sense, I guess, for your podcast, because if you have like 20 people working as producers for that, they should have fact-checked that, right? I don't know. I don't have a podcast. I just have an account on Spotify when I casually sometimes just drop things in there. I don't know if I can say the F-bomb in Spotify either, but what kind of this is some kind of trolling. I don't know if Meghan is trolling every single one of us right now. What were the days like after the Oprah interview aired on TV before an audience of 18 million people? This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Not good, great. Even before the interview, I hadn't been out because I was so pregnant. The one thing I really remember was Gloria Steinem's birthday. You know, the feminist, the legendary feminist, Gloria Steinem. A few days after it aired, I really wanted to celebrate her at what I thought was just going to be a small and intimate birthday lunch. You know, because Meghan enjoys that. You know, something small, intimate, a simple life, as well was Paris Hilton's show. I envisioned it being us eating sandwiches in this cottage she was staying at. Instead, it was an extravaganza, by the way, as she deserves. But I hadn't really seen people in a long time, and the interview had come out maybe a week before. My God, this is so fake. I hadn't really seen people in a long time. Walking into a room alone is never easy for me. Come on, Meghan, please. Okay, you can't lie about everything. Don't tell me that nerdy. That's what I tell you, nerdy American mom. Meghan wants to sell. This is the new Meghan. The new Meghan is an introvert. The new Meghan is an introvert. I'm trying to contain myself. I'm containing myself right now. I don't know how can she, like, yeah, the girl is my husband. I'm an introvert now. I'm so cute, naive. I never Googled my husband. I just needed a couple seconds. Yes, what? Walking into a room alone is never easy for me, and I remember feeling a bit uncomfortable. Yeah, she is playing the naive introvert. This is the next version of Meghan. She can't be calculating or anything. She can't be scheming or anything. No, she is just naive introvert. This is the narrative she's selling now, or her PR firm is selling now. But before I could let my uncertainty linger, Pamela Adlon came up to me and greeted me with such warmth and kindness, because the Queen, Pamela, I don't know, Oprah, the Pope, everyone greets Meghan with warmth and kindness, because I guess that's what she means to them. Well, oh my God. This is if this was actual sugar, that will give us diabetes. Jesus used Valley Girl voice. I'm not that used to Valley Girl voice. I'm going to try my best Valley Girl impersonation. I haven't tried my Valley Girl. But before I could let my uncertainty linger, Pamela Adlon came up to me and greeted me with such warmth and kindness. Like kindness, yes, sandwiches and everything little, kisses, like European, 2 kisses. Sorry, my lousy Valley Girl impersonation was totally, it's rusty, but I did my best. Like, yes. Warmth and kindness. Oh my God. And that narcissists love that word. They don't know what it means, but they love to that word. She toured me around the room, and at every turn more generosity and love was felt. Maybe it's just a testament to the kind of company Glow keeps. But I also think these women were extraordinary to ensure I felt so welcome. It's like they knew exactly what I needed to feel in that moment. It meant, and still means, so very much to me. The power of sisterhood and female support can never be underestimated. How is her worth measured? I don't know. How is that? Meghan wrote this. I'm gonna say that. Meghan wrote this. What? It's just nonsense. What can we expect? Pay attention to this. This is important. Pay attention to this. This is relevant for the section of this. It's nice to be able to trust someone with our story. We know that love story that they are crafting. A seasoned director whose work I've long admired, even if it means it may not be the way we would have told it. Even if it means it may not be the way we would have told it. This is future damage control. She's making sure that whatever the public reaction is, and rest assured that it's not gonna be good, she's gonna, throw the director under the bus. And this is a preview of that. Liz Garbus, if you're watching, I'm sure that you're not watching this. I'm sure you'll have more pressing things to do. If any of you are connected or with Liz Garbus, just tell her that Meghan is future-proofing herself, the Duchess, to whatever you're going to do and whatever the reaction of the public is, no matter how experienced you are, no matter if you genuinely want to craft storytelling and craft a good story about Harry and Meghan. It could be done. Why not? But whatever the public's reaction is, it's gonna be your fault. It's not that they hate Meghan, because Meghan is all warmth and kindness. Meghan sleeps in a bed full of kittens and puppies. Yeah, live kittens and puppies. Please do not misunderstand. But that's not why we're telling it. We're trusting our story to someone else, and that means it will go through their lens. Yeah, future proofing. Future proofing. Just in case, because they know that will bomb. They know it's gonna explode. Netflix executives ran out of baby powder, of nose baby powder, expecting anything about this. They are like, yeah, doing the Amber Heard napkin thing. They're doing the Amber, but they're no more nose baby powder for them. They ran out. Brace yourselves, because the winter is coming. Netflix winter is coming. There's gonna be huge fallout. It's interesting. My husband has never worked in this industry before. It shows for sure, and he is traumatized. He has PTSD with cameras, right? Click, 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 and all that stuff. And you still push him to for all this, but well, I don't know. I guess that's the way. That's some kind of therapy. You know, the is for I don't hate cameras. I love cameras. I love cameras. That's repeating that over and over again. Yeah, I know that I'm going to. And you're going to screenshot me and putting me beside Harry. You're gonna do it, right? I know you. Yeah, it's not that I'm giving you ideas or anything. For me, having worked on Suits is so amazing, to be around so much creative energy and to see how people work together and share their own points of view. That's been really fun. You're in the midst of a successful first season of Arsewives. Are there going to be more seasons? I believe that it's going to be only one season. Maybe it's gonna be like the Rings of Power from Amazon, that we have to wait 2 years, luckily, for the Rings of Power second season. Maybe we'll have to wait, I don't know, let's give Meghan some time, like 7 years for season 2. That's a good time frame in Harkle's terms. 7 years will be nice. The show breaks down harmful labels put on women. What are the biggest misconceptions about you? I think what happens looking in from the outside when there's this much noise is that you become dehumanized. I think dehumanized is just like Harry refers to Prince Philip, but well, it's just my appreciation. But if you remember that someone is a human being, then you don't treat them, talk about them, look at them the same way. Seriously. If you remember that someone is a human being, then you don't treat them, talk about them, look at them the same way. This is Meghan saying this. This is amazing. This is amazing. Yeah. Netflix executives read this and said, oh my God, I can't. Do you have any left? You have any baby powder left? Oh my God. God! What are we gonna do with the Duchess? We're doomed. My hope for Arsewives is that people come out thinking, oh, she's a real person. She laughs and asks questions and approaches things with curiosity. Yeah. That's why that curiosity, that's what brings her to say everything about her. Make the program, the show of herself. Who has been the most challenging interview so far? I spoke to Paris Hilton last week. Here we go. This is going to be an easy one for me. I told her at the beginning that I was the most nervous about her interview. I was embarrassed to admit it, but I've had a judgment about her that's based on everything I've seen, and I don't like to come from a place of judgment. But I also didn't grow up pretty. Okay, that is nice of her. She is also didn't grow up pretty. From a normal person, that will be a normal statement. But you know that, well, with Meghan's track record, that statement has a why. I didn't grow pretty. I know I'm so humble. Look at me, I'm the humblest person in the world. She grew up pretty. Oh my God! I have to highlight your. John Harrison, you won. You won the internet. You won the internet today. You won the internet today. And the photographer is Ramona Rosales. By the way, Ramona Rosales, she was a photographer. I think she made nice pics of Meghan, but not that cover that was a bit robotic. Like dystopian Meg is coming to haunt the world. You didn't grow up pretty? Huh? I grew up as the smart one. Oh my God, here we go. Here we go. Tell me if you say I didn't grow up pretty. Oh, how humble she is. She's recognizing that she was not pretty when she was young. But I grew up as the smart one. Is that humble to you? Is that humble to you? Oh, well, you know, if you want, that's fine. Fine by me. Fine by me. Fine by me. So much. But I have to say, of course, I have to say, it is undeniable that you can be, I have said it this many times, you can't be scheming, you can't be calculating if you don't have, well, what it takes in intelligence terms. So, well, Meghan has proved herself that, proved everyone that, well, she has at least the intelligence to reach the annals that she has reached. Let's put it that way, in an elegant way. So much of what I ended up thinking about when I thought about Paris was envy and judgment, two of the most dangerous things. Oh my God, poor Catherine. But then you hear about her trauma and her life and her buying into this persona. Ultimately, I told her, I'm really sorry that I judged you. I wanted her to be safe and comfortable. I told her I wasn't looking for a gotcha moment. I want a got you moment where we get you, we understand you. But I have to emphasize that Meghan's Paris Hilton interview had no damned sense, because Meghan wanted to state the point that being called a bimbo, an attractive but dumb woman, is bad. Okay, and I concur. But she invites a woman that succeeded or was successful because that trope exists. So that doesn't make sense. It's because Paris Hilton is successful because she used that trope on her favor. So I don't know what to make of this. You make this so complicated, Meghan, to understand you. It's impossible. But that episode is not as framed as a defense of Paris. It's a humanization of her, and that's true for everybody. I don't care what situation you're in. If a 16-year-old boy or girl or a woman in the workplace feels objectified or dehumanized because their character is misrepresented, I hope everyone listening with an open mind I could come away thinking, could I just actually consider for a second that there's a person there? Like, you know, when you hurt people. I don't know, maybe. Oh, no, because all right, you mean your guests, your podcast guests, because well, they are the ones that make your podcast. So everyone else does not enter that appreciation, like that template that that filter that you have. I understand. You're Meghan Markle after all. You're unique in the way you approach people and you treat people. I've done a lot of internal work. I'm from California. It's in the water, and I don't know. That she means that Californians do a lot of internal work. Sorry, I genuinely do not get this sentence, but I'll be reading your comments if you want to explain. And whether you're exercising or meditating, you're sometimes asked to picture a person that makes you angry. You think about them. Oh, Meg, I know your dirty little secret. I know your little secret. I just exposed you. Just exposed you. You think about them, you get it all out, and then you're asked to think about them as a 6-year-old child. Can you forgive them? That's how I contextually approach that. Oh boy. I don't think I feel comfortable with someone picturing me as a 6-year-old boy. That comes out as creepy, Meghan. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Meghan? What is that? What are you talking about? What kind of nonsense is that? Oh my God. So many words that I want to say, but I just can't. I'm a gentleman. I'm. Yeah, Charlotte was 6. Oh no, she was younger. Charlotte was younger than that, right? When she bullied Charlotte. Thanks for pointing that out. She bullied at 3-year-old. 3-year-old. So. Oh my God. By the way, I don't know which day is this, but as far as I know, not Tom Bauer, not Valentine Lowe have been sued, so make of that what you will. What does Hollywood as a concept and a business mean to you? Oh, the industry has shifted quite a bit since I was a part of it. And that's her way of saying that I'm going to blast everything that happened back then, and I can't blast everything that is happening now because what is happening now, I cannot mess with Spotify or Netflix or whatever it is, Hollywood right now, because she can't point fingers right now, because that will be cutting all those opportunities left for her in Hollywood, if there are any. But if you go woke, you have the opportunity. You still have the opportunity to get into Hollywood. That you will be broke in no time, well, that is undeniable at the same time. How long has it been? I left Suits right after the 100th episode in 2018. I didn't think I'd ever be in the entertainment industry again. I didn't know that Meghan was in the entertainment industry, but because I don't find her podcast entertaining. That's me, of course. I'm just a man, a cisgender, white, Catholic man, Latino, by the way. That's maybe my opinion doesn't count in this case. But the entire culture has changed. The streamers have changed things. And we are still changing it, the landscape. The ability to create zeitgeist moments like we had in the 90s, where everyone would tune in at the same time for a show or gather for one moment, that doesn't happen anymore. You bet it doesn't happen anymore. And yeah, Hollywood is petrified. And that's some of the Ezra Miller that I was mentioning before. When I was doing Suits, that character, Rachel Zane, was in your living room with you while you were in your pajamas eating Chinese takeout. Is there some kind of mind bleach? Does it exist? Maybe with meditation? Maybe with Californian meditation? I will Google it. That's how connected the experience felt then. But to create a cultural moment or conversation requires something different today. Yeah, like destroying the royal family with an interview on Oprah. I get it. Podcasting has been really interesting in that way. No, well, the podcasting is not profitable yet for anybody. Just you have to be a beast like Joe Rogan, and he did not start a podcast back then. He just started videos with conversations, and he did not call it that way. You can just go come and say, I'm starting a podcast, and this is interesting. You're just being delusional about this. I understand that. You're trying to picture your podcast and podcast industry in general as something natural to you, something that you're comfortable with that, but you are not comfortable with that. Nobody in the podcasting industry besides Joe Rogan and the beasts up there are comfortable, okay? Because they did not start thinking of a podcast per se. They started doing any other sort of things. They gained popularity, fame, an audience that loved them, that genuinely loved them, because of free will and character and all that. And then they follow them into a podcast. So that's a bit of a difference when you say the podcast industry, when you talk about the podcasting industry. It's just another platform, an easier platform for people that don't want to tune into YouTube, because it's the same format. It's the same format, but just in audio. And in fact, you can upload videos to Spotify too. Podcasts can also be in video. So what's the difference with YouTube? That's it. Oh, Meghan, I could give you a class on content production anytime. I'm willing to do it. It might be one of the only remaining forums where people are alone to listen. Where else do you have that opportunity? And maybe you are happy that there are no comments on Spotify. There are no comments to be seen. I guess there are no comments, right? Just reviews or likes or something. But there are no actual comments that you will have to silence, Meghan. That's why you like podcasts. That's what you never come to our turf, YouTube. You will never go to Rumble or not even Facebook, right? Because Facebook is Facebook is ugly, no, and you're hip and cool and warmth and kind and all those adjectives that I'm forgetting right now. It's almost meditative. It is. What I love too is the access to international content that people didn't have before. It's a big departure from what it used to be. This is fluff. I've just spent 10 seconds, 5 seconds of my life reading a couple sentences that say nothing. It's that the question is not a question per se. What I love too is the access to international content that people didn't have before. What in the actual fuck? Before podcasts, the people didn't have access to international content. And of course, it's not every podcast. Before arse wipes, people didn't have access to international content. It's not that Meghan, oh my God, graced us with her magnificency, that people finally have unlocked the secret to access international content. What I don't that. My English is not my first language. It's my second language. I tried to develop my English over the years. I can say I have read a lot and written a lot too. But I think she's implying here that people didn't have before access to international content. It's a big departure from what it used to be. What is this? And they published that. Couldn't you just cut it? This doesn't make sense. Cut the fluff. Who edited this? Who proofread this? Yeah, I am international content with my Ricky Ricardo accent and my bottle language buddies from all over the world that love me so much and I love you back. I can't see. My software is is broken. I can't see how many body language bodies are watching now. If you can tell me, I will be really glad. We are live right now on YouTube, on Rumble, on Facebook, and on Twitter at the same time. So maybe you will be seeing only the people on your platform. So if you can, more than 4,000 body language bodies. That's a whole lot of people. Thanks for being here. This is your first time. Well, you know that I can't describe my show because this is sometimes totally random. And well, thanks everyone for being here. Before you left the industry, oh my God, we are entering the Twilight Zone with this hashtags that I'm seeing. Twilight Zone with those hashtags. Oh my God. I should have. I will have emptied the whiskey bottle by now. I'm happy that I didn't because you have the proof that I'm talking. What I'm saying is 100% sober, not affected in the least by any a single drop of alcohol. I mean every word I said. Thank you for all your comments. Let's continue. Before you left the industry, how palpable was the toxicity that we collectively uncovered in movements like Me Too and Oscars So White or Whitish, Latino Whitish? We didn't have a name for it at that time. There were just certain things that were accepted. If there was any discomfort, you just dealt with it. That I guess like Will Smith dealt with that with Jada's discomfort. It forced a lot of women to live with this idea of staying silent, not being disruptive, not giving voice to the things that might create concern or discomfort. Oh my God, because that's what Meghan is doing. That's what Meghan is doing. I'm going to do my best Jada Pinkett Smith impersonation right now. For me, I had tried for so long to land on a show, filming all these pilots, wondering if they would get picked up. All of season 1 on Suits, I was convinced I was going to get recast. All the time, it got to a point where the creator was like, why are you so worried about this? Why are you so... who is talking about Predator? Predator is perfect, yes. I'm just going to highlight your comment because it's the facts. You mean the movie or that Meghan is a predator? I'm confused. Would you ever... This is a paradox. We're about to read a paradox. Would you ever consider going back to acting? Meghan has never left acting. Meghan is acting 24/7. That is a conundrum because that's what the question implies. Is that Meghan at some point before marrying her handbag, she left acting. She hasn't left acting. She's trying to improve her acting, but she hasn't left. Who made this question? They didn't do their due diligence. They didn't research Meghan beforehand. This is embarrassing. What kind of professional says that Meghan left acting? She never left. Maybe acting left her, but she never left acting. According to the Duchess' words, no, I'm done. I guess never say never, but my intention is to absolutely not. Yeah, she's going back to professional acting. The unionized acting as well. There's so many. This live has been amazing. has been amazing. Amazing. So many sections in here. I feel your vibe, your mojo, my body language buddies. Has been an amazing life so far. Let's continue. Going through the process you did with the monarchy and then becoming a private citizen again. Are those institutions similar? This is gonna be a train wreck of an answer. Every business has a model. Like, Deal or No Deal had her as a model. I worked for NBC Universal and the USA Network, and that was all part of a very large organization. Bonnie Hammer was my mentor very early on in Suits. She took me under her wing, and that was invaluable to me. Talk about a woman who can balance being a mom, creating so much in the industry, and having a very strong sense of self. I would sit at breakfast with her, studying what she ordered, hanging on her every word. I have a certain philosophy with my channel because I have this, Amber Heard napkin. I have like this kind of philosophy that will keep me out of trouble. And keeping myself out of trouble, talking about with my attorneys, is not talking about third parties unless we do some research on those third parties. Because as already happened, when I talk about third parties and I don't do my due diligence, then I get into trouble. Then everything is fine by now, but I get into trouble. But I don't know. I have no clue. I have never heard of her. I don't know who Bonnie and Clyde, Bonnie Hammer is. I don't know who Bonnie Hammer is. But by the way, Meghan is talking about her. I would love to know. I would like to think that Bonnie Hammer is a good person. At this point, I'm going to say that Bonnie Hammer is a good person. But why not? Everyone deserves to, have the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she is. I don't know her. I have no way of judging her character. I don't know. I have no idea who Bonnie Hammer is. But the way Meghan talks about her, I don't know why. I don't know why. I would like to write a note with my thoughts right now and just keep that note, or I don't know, show it to the members of this channel. I don't know. But I don't know why we are going to know a bit more about Bonnie Hammer that will shed some light, or what is the verb? Throw some light, shed some light. I forgot on this statement. Not gonna say anything about it at the moment. Don't want to get into trouble. Bonnie Hammer is a third party. It's a third person. That is, she's the VC of. Oh my god. She is the VC of NBC Universal. If you're the VC of NBC Universal, that already supports my point that I'm not gonna say right now because I don't want to get into trouble unnecessarily. But you don't get to be BC or of NBC Universal for being naive. That's you have to be maybe Meghan will say it at some point in her stereotypes. Being a shark, I think being a shark in that kind of settings is nice because it's the only way to survive. But I'm not gonna talk about talk about Bonnie Hammer. Bonnie Hammer, Meghan who? Who is Meghan Markle? Who the F is Meghan Markle? Let's buy Bonnie Hammer a shirt of who the F is Meghan Markle. Oh, right. All right. For me, it was always about being able to find your North Star within that model. Find someone who believes in you. As complex as any organization might be, there's always something in it that I think is positive. It's important to focus on that. Some industries are very different, and yet business models for a lot of things, they have a bottom line. That bottom line needs to be held, I suppose. Yeah, the bottom line is like the essence of a business. Even if there are many people, that claim that no, it's what you bring to the world, as how your employees feel, is the no, it's the bottom line, girl. Let's say things how they are. A business is created for the bottom line. If the bottom line is not the most important thing, that is not a business. It's just not a business. What is an ideal project for Archwell? What kind of questions are this? My God! Oh my God! So, I don't know. What was the question again? Yes, this is the questions are dull. What is an ideal project for Archwell? So much of how my husband and I see things is through our love story. No, this is extra calories burned for me. But my mind is trying to process this. I'm glad I didn't drink tonight. I'm glad I didn't drink tonight because I would thought that my mind was going to be clouded by spirits, but no. So much of how my husband and I see things is through our love story. What love story is my question. I think that's what people around the world connected to, especially with our wedding. Which one? The public for everyone to see, or the secret private 3 days before? Because I don't know, your wedding, you talk about your public wedding in a disparaging way. So I don't know how a disparaging act of, 30 million. How much did Meghan's wedding cost? 30 million or so? How much that facade of 30 million facade could reach the hearts of people, since the real deal was 3 days before. Just the two of us. 32 million pounds sterling. 32 million pounds. And our definition of love is really expansive. Expansive. That sounds a bit woke, by the way. Partner love, self-love, the love of community and family. We use that as the baseline of the kind of shows and documentaries we want out there. 35 million. Oh my God. For my husband, the Invictus Games have been such a huge piece of his life and his work. A huge piece. Having been in the Army for 10 years and working for the rehabilitation of wounded vets and their families. And yes, a couple records on PlayStation 2, that's worth mentioning. I'm a gamer and I recognize that. I always recognize when men set records. I have set video game records, and I acknowledge Harry's video game records too. I understand that since he was in the front line, then all what happens in the front line, including his video game records, have to be kept secret. I'm guessing that that's part of procedures, the business model of the military. You can't just reveal Harry's video game records just like that, but I'm sure he has what it takes. He was born in September. I have faith that Harry broke every single video game record, also besides whatever happened on his military service. We talk about emotional injuries that come from those types of experiences. Those are love stories. For scripted, we want to think about how we can evolve from that same space and do something fun. It doesn't always have to be so serious, like a good rom-com. Don't we miss them? I miss them so much. I probably watched When Harry Met Sally a million times. Nice movie, by the way. I love that movie too. And all the Julia Roberts rom-coms. We need to see those again. I think that's why Harry has that face. I mean, I love some rom-coms, but men in general. I need to tell you something. My body language buddies, 95 of you are women. Are beautiful women that have movie night with your boyfriends, with your spouses, with your significant others, and that movie night has been a rom-com. And your significant other has agreed to watch a rom-com. And boy, the only rom-com that I remember is this Adam Sandler, Jennifer Aniston movie that just go with it. That is the greatest for me. The greatest rom-com of all time is Adam Sandler's Just Go With It. That's one of my favorite movies of all time, by the way. That's the name, right? That is the name of that movie. Let me check. I just want to confirm. Yeah, Just Go With It. When maybe you don't like Adam Sandler movies, but that movie, I guarantee, if you like rom-comedies, you like comedies, that was golden. That was amazing. We need to see those. But my point, we men do not like rom-coms, and I'm sure that you're gonna answer. But my boyfriend loves them. He watches all rom-coms with me. Your boyfriend is a good man. Is a nice man. He watches rom-coms with you. Most probably, he hates them with all his guts. But he's a gentleman, and he agrees to watch rom-coms with you. He even prepares popcorn and does all the things a boyfriend or a spouse or anything does for you to be pleased to share a nice rom-com or a great rom-com or whatever you call them. But no, we don't. We like movies with guns, with action, and that's it. But if your significant other watches rom-coms with you and hasn't complained not once, well, you chose right. You made a good decision. You are with a in that sense a good man. How to say it? Anything you don't want on your slate? I don't think you'll ever see us doing a horror film. I'm disappointed. I would love to watch a horror film with Meghan and Harry, like something with Montecito, and it will be great. Something with Montecito. We need a horror movie that includes Montecito in the title. Horror movies with Montecito in the titles and starring Harry and Meghan. And yes, of course, they survive at the end because they are the horror. Now, I've called them the horror class. Oh my God, that's nice. Why they should make a reboot of the monsters, but instead of the monsters, it's the horror class. But no. Herman Monster was too charming, too witty, was great. Lily Monster was amazing too. It was amazing characters. No, they would never give them justice. I love that the TV show, by the way, The Monsters. Really all. Oh my God, everybody's guessing my age right now. What would you say if one of your kids came to you in 10 or 15 years and said, I want a career in entertainment. Look at me, I'm jumping in TikTok. I would say great. When you become a parent, You genuinely want your kids to find the things that bring them complete joy. They are our kids, obviously, and they're part of a legacy and a tradition and a family that will have other expectations. I mean, what happens to the I want something better for Lilibet that you said in your bimbo Arsewipes episodes? You say that you were treated like a bimbo and Deal or No Deal show, and you don't want that for Lilibet. I don't know. How do you connect those two dots? This is great. Bride of Chucky. That makes a reboot with Bride of Chucky with Meghan and Harry. Which one will be Chucky, and which one will be the bride? That's my question. Legit question. Which is which? It's important to define that, because we can imagine the plot if we don't know which one is the bride and which one is Chucky. All right, they are our kids, obviously, and they're part of that, blah, 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 blah. But I want them to be able to carve out their own path. If it's the entertainment industry, great. And also good luck. There's so many people that will talk about what opened the door for my children, but it still takes talent and a lot of grit. And many people that talk about who opened the doors for you, Meghan, when you were just starting out. Remember, Thomas, your father, Thomas. You mentioned him on that interview that we were rewatching the other day, like 2 days ago. What was that interview? This is a Scottish interviewer. The interviewer, I forgot his name. I'm sorry. But yes, you mentioned your father back then, and you haven't mentioned your father ever since. You did not mention here. I will make sure to give them the opportunities that my father did for me. No, of course. You won't do that. All right. We are creating multidimensional, interesting, kind, creative people. That's who our kids are. Okay. Craig Ferguson, thanks for that. I forgot. Oh my God, yeah, he's amazing. Forgot his name. Sometimes my mind is in overdrive in these lives, and I try to remember names at the last minute, and I forget. Craig Ferguson, yeah, amazing interviewer. But yeah, you know how that Meghan Markle, Craig Ferguson interview went. But it still takes talent and a lot of grit. We're creating multidimensional, interesting, kind, creative people. That's who our kids are. I think you're pushing it a bit too hard for kids their age, but, well, that's just me, again. My opinion, personal opinion, but, well, is it odd as an actor to know that other actors will probably play you in the future? I haven't given that much thought. You know who has given that thought? Let's see. Let's play a trivia. Let's play a trivia. The first one to mention the actor that Harry once said that he wanted, and that was in the James Corden interview. They were atop that 2-storied bus. Harry mentioned one actor that I actually mentioned a couple nights ago. Harry mentioned one actor. I would like this actor to play me. Who knows? Who remembers that? I will give 1 minute to who says that in the comments. Who did Harry mention that he wanted? Ed Sheeran. No, it's not Ed Sheeran. Oh, we have a winner. Have a winner here. Let me see. Confirm. Flipping L. Damian Lewis. Harry wants Damian Lewis from Billions and from Homeland, right? He acted on Homeland too. Damian Lewis to play what? Harry. That's way above your league. Damian Lewis is a man. You have to look for something that like suits you. In I don't know, in a better way. Damian Lewis will absolutely nail the role, rest assured, but I don't think it will be like, will fit the character. Reaching a lot. My point exactly. Damian Lewis is a real man. No, Damian Lewis, and Damian Lewis is a real family man. In fact, he said he was going to do only five seasons, or I don't know how many seasons has billions. I'm just going to do this number of seasons and I'm out. I want to spend time with my family, and that's exactly what he did. He did not pull a Tom Brady, like coming back at the last minute. No, Damian Lewis is a good man, amazing actor, one of my favorite actors, and well, it was reaching. But Meghan hasn't given that much thought, to be honest. It's all weird. You have to compartmentalize. Anyone talking about me or casting an actor to play me, that will be a caricature of me that has been created for a business that makes people a lot of money. So nobody can play Meghan. Maybe only Meghan can play Meghan. That's what Meghan is saying with this word salad. Only Meghan can play Meghan. Once you can separate that out, it's much easier to go, okay, that actually has nothing to do with me. It genuinely doesn't. It's a hard lesson to come to grips with. Meghan again is saying that whoever creates content about her, whoever plays her, whoever directs a love story about her might get it wrong, and the reaction of the public is not about Meghan's story. It has nothing to do with Meghan. It's the director or the actress or the crew or whoever. She's gonna hug and kiss them, but no, it's their fault. It's their fault. Whatever happens, it's their fault. Now that we think of it, realistically, who could play Meghan? I don't know many young actresses now, or biracial actresses. Maybe Zendaya. By the way, it's Zendaya. Zendaya maybe play Meghan. I think she wants Zendaya. I think she. I made a meme about this. What is that meme? I made a meme back then. Let me see if I can find that meme. I don't know if I can find it quick enough. She met. They reunited. Tom Holland and Zendaya went to Montecito, invited by Meghan and Harry, and they went there. No, I don't think I can find it. Let me see if I can. Just try to. I made a meme, but I published that on Twitter, but I did not name. I always my captions are not that direct. Oh yes, I have it here. We got it. Oh, we got it. I can just copy here. I'm gonna make movie magic here. And what you're gonna see, some of you haven't seen this meme. I'm doing something behind. I'm doing magic behind the scenes here to show you something that is going to give you nightmares. Tom Holland and Zendaya from Spider-Man, when they were at peak Spider-Man fame, they were invited by the Montecito duo to Montecito, and this is a meme that I crafted based on that visit. Because Tom Holland is British, he could play Harry, right? There you have. They will be perfect. Zendaya playing Meghan Markle and Tom Holland playing Harry. Your comments are so mean. I cannot highlight. And I cannot highlight it. No. This would be perfect. This will be perfect. Yes, I need you to breathe this. I take my time. I took my time to make this meme. I don't know. It was last year. It was a long time ago. But well, that would work. Why not? That would work. Tom Holland and Zendaya sit down with, and I said that Oprah would be Tyler Perry. Oprah would be Tyler Perry. I think that. Oh my God! I think I lost that. Yeah, I had made a. Maybe I could look for that. Maybe I could look for that. I'm gonna take. We're ready. I don't know how much time. I don't have a time now. Oh my God, we're close to 2 hours. Well, I know that whoever is right here with us is because they want to. You want to. I'm going to look. I'll look for that meme. Oh, got it here. Got it here too. Got it here too. I'm going to go back to Google Chrome to hide, to do my movie magic here while you're not watching. While you're not watching, I'm going to do my movie magic. Why am I doing things here? Again, we play. We go back. And we have, of course, Tyler Perry as Oprah. We have the cast for our movie. The movie about the interview. I love, by the way, that movie with James Franco and Seth Rogen. I don't like those chaps anymore, but that movie was awesome. Tyler Perry as Oprah, of course. You know that Tyler Perry has played Medea, that character of American character, and yes, that will be perfect. Will be perfect. Tom Holland, Zendaya, Tyler Perry. It's like. Have you seen that video of Gordon Ramsay making hamburgers? If you haven't seen Gordon Ramsay making just when I finish this live, promise me one thing. That you will go, if you have to go to sleep, well, go to sleep, but remind yourself tomorrow or after this live ends to Google, to search on YouTube, Gordon Ramsay making hamburgers. That's one of the greatest videos on YouTube. And as Gordon Ramsay says in that video like 1,000 times, salt, pepper, olive oil, amazing. That's what we'll have in our hands. We have a hit here. And I know that Netflix is watching this. Netflix executives and this. Write that down right now. We have a hit in our hands. We have a hit in our hands. Free idea. Free idea. For free. For free. Just do it. Just do it, Netflix. Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh my God. So glad of being with you tonight. This has been hilarious, for say the least. Oh my God. What's one piece? Oh my God. I hadn't read this. Yes. What's one piece of advice you'd give an actor 100 years from now who is cast as Meghan? Well, the advice will be make sure you find out who this woman was, because in 100 years, people will be buying my shirts. I will be dead as Julius Caesar, yes, but people will be buying my shirts. Who the F is Meghan Markle? Who the F is Meghan Markle? Yes, you have seen, Lynn, you have seen Gordon Ramsay preparing hamburgers. And he prepares hamburgers, and his I think it's Santa Barbara, Beverly Hills mansion, not far from Santa Barbara and Montecito and such. That video is amazing. Salt, pepper, olive oil, amazing. I hope that in preparing for that role, she finds the softness and the playfulness and the laughter the silliness. I just hope she finds the dimensions also. She can call me. I mean, what? An actor 100 years from now, she can call you? Like, how the fuck is gonna call you, Meghan? With a Ouija board? Like, Meghan, we're trying to connect to you. We'll try to connect with your warmth and kindness and understand how warmth and kind were you to everybody in the world, and how everybody connected to you in a loving way. So they try to connect with their Ouija board, and they say Meghan, the warmth and kind, and no connection. Modem connection. No connection. Why no connection? Because no such Meghan exists, motherfucker. That's it. No connection. How can anybody 100 years from now call you? I want to understand. I need to make sense of this. What kind of substance are you in? I mean, what the fuck is this? No. Also, she can call me. I want. I'm clean. I'm absolutely not Amber Heard's napkin. No alcohol. I'm clean. I don't know. What is this? What is this? What, I hope that in preparing for that role, 100 years from now, she finds the softness, the softness, and the playfulness, and the laughter, the silliness. I just hope she finds the dimensions. Oh, right, she finds the dimensions. I don't know, but with a teleporter or something, so you can call Meghan 100 years in the past. I mean, no. This is the best anniversary as a royal commentator that anybody could have. Thank you, Meghan. Thanks for this. I mean, I would like to tell you that I made this up, that I came up with this, but this is actually from Variety. They wrote this. Someone wrote this. Someone proofread this. Someone edited this, and someone hit publish on this. And my guess is that all of those 4 people were Meghan, but still, I mean, what the fuck? Meghan can contact Wally Simpson for advice. Yes. No. This has been amazing. This has been the best live ever. The best live ever. You mentioned you just went back to your high school, Immaculate Heart. I don't know what you were talking about, bimbos there. I talked to a few of the girls who had just graduated for Artswipes. They were so incredible. I was so proud of them. And then I surprised some girls at volleyball practice. What kind of surprise are we talking about? I don't want. Oh my God. I just saw a line on this paragraph. And I know my attorney is watching now. And he's saying like, no, Jesus. Don't do it, Jesus. Don't go there, Jesus. Don't go there. Please, no. Please, no. Don't do it. No, please, God, no. But I'm gonna do it. I saw my picture in the yearbook that a friend sent me the other day. For your senior year portrait, you had to choose a quote to accompany the picture. At 17, I chose Eleanor Roosevelt saying, for those of you that follow me on Twitter, you remember that my pinned tweet is how she plagiarized, she copied one of Eleanor Roosevelt speeches for her own UN speech, and she never attributed that to her. She never mentioned Eleanor Roosevelt. She just changed the concept and just went with that. Just go to my Twitter account. You can see here my Twitter account, the pinned tweet. You can watch, you can witness the copy. So she has the balls to mention Eleanor Roosevelt here. And Eleanor Roosevelt said, "Women are like tea bags. They don't realize how strong they are until they are in hot water." That is a fantastic quote. That is fascinating. That is beautiful. That is creative. It's amazing. But I think the first impression of Meghan, maybe Meghan just schemed that. Maybe she just schemed that. She was in a hurry, and you have to choose a quote. Oh my God! Let me open this book of quotes. And she wrote. She read this Eleanor Roosevelt quote fast, and this is the one. Meghan, why did you like this quote? Well, because the quote starts with "Women like tea bags," and everybody said like, "Okay." Well, it's a nice quote. It's a nice quote, nevertheless. You know the word that I want to say. If you know, you know. I'm not gonna explain it. It's not enough. I'm not gonna. The verb, not tea bags, but the verb. But where? I'm not gonna go there. My attorney is sweating and say, please. Be classy. Be classy. I don't think I'm a soothsayer, but there's something a little prophetic about that. How important is it you to be understood by other people? That's a great question. No one has ever asked me that. No one has asked me if I'm okay. I can only speak for myself, but I think feeling understood and seen are really important, especially seen. Feeling seen are really important. Understood, well, with those word salads, lady, well, that's a bit difficult. That has been a common denominator that has come with Arsewives and the work I do with communities of women. Like that community that she went for this market and she just left like in 4 minutes because of security concerns or whatever. And the work I do, people just want to be seen. That is also where representation comes into play. What is an average work day for you and Harry? We share an office. That is interesting. We work from home as most people started to do during lockdown. It allows us to have significant time with our kids. That's nice. At this really special moment in their lives. And that is important, as Catherine, the Princess of Wales, and William, the Prince of Wales, but especially Catherine at this point, have stated the importance, how important is the first 4 years of age. And, well, Meghan could have joined forces with Catherine on this, but no, she wanted this point, that she wanted to be seen and understood and all that. We'll never get this time back. I make breakfast and we get the kids set for the day. We do a lot of joint calls and Zooms, but also try to divide what we can focus our energies on so we can accomplish even more. Make more Arsewipe episodes, perhaps 7 years from now. My husband is on a 24-hour time zone where half of your life is waking up as the other half is going to sleep. It's kind of the reverse of what I went through living in the UK. He's very good at responding on text. Me, I try to be as fast as possible on email. I'm having a hard time my mind has a hard time trying to keep up with all this. I've always said, if it takes less than 5 minutes, do it now. Like, blasting the royal family It took more than 5 minutes, by the way. All right. Who takes the most snack breaks? I'm suffering right now for I've been mentioning a couple times. That is sunk cost fallacy. This interview has lost every single ounce of interest from me like half an hour ago. But we're so close to the end, and to review that video that accompanies that interview, that I have no other option but reading this. I'm sorry, I have to go all the way to the end, and I hope that you understand that this is my duty, my obligation to go through this. I apologize for this. Who takes the most snack breaks? For God's sake, make it stop. It's funny. People sometimes think we live in Los Angeles, but we are a good 2 hours outside of it. We are commuters. We drove down recently for a day of back-to-back meetings, equipped with chocolate chip cookies the size of my toddler's head. Didn't you just say that you work from home? And now you are talking about commuting? Yeah, we're talking about like two different Megans. Like we are actually two different robot Meghan, or Meghan and clone Meghan, and step 4 wives Meghan, and all that. How does it work? How does it work? I don't understand. She just said that. We do a lot of joint calls on Zooms. We work from home. We share an office. We work from home, as most people started to do during lockdown. It's funny. People sometimes, we are a good 2 hours outside with the commuters. No. This is too much. Also, my husband's favorite is In-N-Out. There's one of the halfway point between LA and our neck of the woods. It's really fun to go through the drive-thru and surprise them. Oh, hello, I'm Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. Do what I say, sir. Sir, what is I always ask for, or I get you fired. They know your order. Yeah, because Meghan likes when everybody knows her orders before she gives them. You know what I mean. Oh, we finished. We did it. Oh my god, we did it. Let's go to that video. I'm where am I here? Keynote. Oh my god, we're almost there. What do we have here? The video. Oh my god. The video. I don't want to mess much with copyright, reasons. I will not play the video itself. It's too fresh. I don't want to get into trouble, but I have subtitles, and I can read the subtitles, and maybe we can actually play some parts to listen to Meghan's voice. But by this point, I, myself, Jesus, I don't have many patience left, many stamina left. I still have mojo, thanks to you, my body language buddies, that love me so much, and I love you so. I love you back, and I have the mojo to continue after 2 hours of this grueling feat. Okay, but maybe at some point I will make a pause and change so we listen to Meghan's voice. But let me know if you actually want to listen to Meghan. Let me know. I'm gonna create a poll in here. Do you want to listen to on YouTube? ask your community. Do you want to totally not biased poll right now? I'm gonna let it run for like 5 minutes. Okay, and after 5 minutes, okay, 78%. No, okay, we go. We are here. We have. Hi, I'm Megan. I play a mean game of Scrabble, especially time Scrabble. What is time Scrabble? Like all right, time Scrabble. You mean traveling in time? Like Scrabble words traveling in time. That's how the actress from the future is gonna contact with you. Maybe you play Scrabble in a Ouija board. Maybe. Oh yeah, I understand. I understand. That explains everything. That explains everything. Meghan has a Ouija board. Ouija. How to say that? How do you say that? How do you say that? Ouija. Ouija. I want to say. Ouija. Ouija. Ouija board. Meghan has a Ouija board. You know, because that's what women like Meghan have, that kind of things. Has a Ouija board, and I think she has mistaken the Ouija board for a Scrabble board. So someone has to tell her, Meghan, her magnanimous Duchess. I need to, maybe Mandana Dajani could tell her, Meghan, that is not a Scrabble board. That is a Ouija board. That's why every time you play with that, you hear voices like contacting you from the future. That's why she said she can call me. Yeah, I'm playing time Scrabble, time traveling Scrabble. No, it's a Ouija board. That explains everything. Ah, oh, thank God. I thought that Meghan was crazy, but no, she's just mistaken a Ouija board, a Scrabble board for a Ouija board, or whatever. Ouija. Mean game of Scrabble. She's a nerdy. Look at this. She's a nerdy American mom. She's nerdy. I'm an introvert. Oh my God. I'm surprised that Meghan did not appear in this video wearing glasses. Like, oh, I'm so Ouija. Oh, okay, is that my pronunciation assistant? Wait, says two. Ouija and Ouija. Okay, some say Ouija. But you get the name. Hi, Meghan. Please. Blah, blah. She was almost wearing glasses. Oh, I'm Meghan. I'm an intellectual. I'm an introvert. I don't like hanging around people. I'm so cute. I have a guarded smile. Lies, all lies. It's something that I've loved for a long time. I'm very good in Jeopardy, and I love to cook. Yeah, you know that. She cooked that roasted chicken. Was right? Yeah, the tan. I think she maybe when Deal or No Deal handed her this how to call this free spray tan slips. Maybe you get like a punchable card that from 8 spray tans, and you get a special one. She waited for this moment to get that special spray tan, and well, here you have it. I'm very good in Jeopardy. I'll take $200 that day that this never happened. I should put her voice right. And I don't want to get all the trigger. Bolognese sauce, blah blah blah. Oh, my, oh look at that gesture. That hand gesture is so angelical. It's so delicate. So everything. Let me see how the poll is going. How is the poll going? Yes, 24%. 24 of you want to listen to Meghan's voice. And 76%, no, please, God, no, FFS. I will not say this. You know that gesture, that is the delicate gesture. She wants to portray that. Oh, look at me! How what is will be the adjective for this? My brain is molten by this point. My brain is saying, Jesus, we need a sandwich. We need a car. So I'm beginning to eat your fat deposits. All right, because this is too much work for today, too much work for tonight. Just trying to look like I don't know, a sweet girl, playful. Oh, thank you. I need to highlight, small person, your comment. Think, hey, she wants to. I look playful. Oh, how playful, Meghan. How nice. Oh, look at her. Well, that is not playful. That is not playful, girl. That is the Zoolander mouth. You know, the femme fatale. Stop criticizing her body part. Who is criticizing? Did I criticize her body parts? Did I criticize? I did not criticize her body parts. I've never done that. I never done that. Okay, so watch. Wait a minute. I'm gonna give you an opportunity just because you maybe were not talking about me, but of other people on the comments. I will give you the benefit of the doubt, but I will never criticize any Meghan body part. Oh my God! Sorry, I'm sorry of leaving this this frame. Oh, this is here. This is it. This is it. I can't believe I'm not getting paid for this. I cannot. This is the what was the word? I forgot. The concealed smile, the guarded smile, like the guarded smile. You can screenshot me right now, like. I should use that for my thumbnail reaction faces. What is it? No. This is way too much. This and yes, look how glamorous. Yes, yeah. I was born for this. I think within the industry, what we can do to help pay it forward for the generation. Coming up next is really to implement policies that are going to help families and people within the industry be able to have the balance, to take care of their families and to be able to do their jobs. And high tide raises all ships. So you can really adopt that motto and understand that. Well, by helping the people who are coming up, it's not taking anything away from you. It's just helping more people succeed. I think that's really key. Oh, how nice of you, Meg. And she talks about when Harry met Sally and how she loves that. We are ready to talk about this part. You put Julia Roberts in anything, and I'm going to be a fan of those two. All right, we all miss just a good laugh. Yeah, yes. Look at that. I'm gonna. We have to freeze here. Yeah, playful Meghan. That's what we got. I cannot highlight your comments. I'm sorry. I cannot. I'm a gentleman. Playful Meghan. I just want a good old-fashioned rom-com. You keep saying that over and over again. I think that's what you want to do with Netflix, a rom-com, a romantic comedy. I can't imagine Harry in a romantic comedy. Harry will fit a horror movie, not a romantic comedy. Harry doesn't know how humor works. It seems that he used to know that, but that doesn't happen anymore. That doesn't happen anymore. So once we have gotten the kids to bed, I have played a little Wordle. Yeah, Wordle, because I'm, a nerdy mom. I'm introvert. I play Wordle, of course. Or done my 10 minutes of Duolingo. I really wanted to relearn French. It's again, Meghan, you need my glasses. You need them. You need this really heavy glasses to see. Oh, you need glasses, and what else did you need? You need like a bunch of books. Oh my god. Oh my god. You're interviewing me. I was just walking past with my books from my library to my second library because I love books and I have them all the time with me. Oh, this is yeah. I'm glad that she did not go for with the glasses. I'm glad. Thank you, Meghan. I sincerely thank you. I just went away. Some of the things, yeah, in your past incarnation as your past version of Meghan, French just went away. We're just go endless searching on TV, watch anything. Oh my God, we're almost halfway past the video. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. White Lotus, never watch it. I guess it's nice, I guess. But Archie, she's loved Octonauts. Oh, that's nice. At least something nice. Octonauts. Octonauts. Did I mention that children that repeat or copy everything that that parents do? When I found out that Archie watched Octonauts. It's a great show for children, by the way. Very nice show. They said, Octonauts. It sounds, it rhymes. It rhymes with a word. Octonauts. It rhymes with a word. I'm not gonna say the word. The word that rhymes with Octonauts. But maybe it's a word that Archie hears all the time. Or listen to it. Or he hears, or overhears all the time. And rhymes with Octonauts. Because he keeps hearing that his father doesn't have it. And his mother is it. Make of that what you will. I'm not gonna say the word. I'm a gentleman. I say that. It's amazing because he's getting to my magic school bus. All right, of course you want to connect with Generation X, and you have to mention the magic school bus. I know you need to needed to go with the nostalgia, right? You needed to go with the nostalgia. Storybots, we already made that joke. Not gonna repeat that. That's great educational programming. Anything that is storytelling, and Meghan is such a good storyteller that she loves telling stories, right? But that is a skill. That's something that everyone should learn, and it's great. I'm like sitting around with friends, and I start seeing her like Tyrannosaurus. She's singing the song. Oh, look, I'm such a good mother. I hang out so much with my kid that I sing my kids' favorite shows songs when I'm with my friends. It was really hard for my brain to craft that sentence right now, But that's what Meghan is saying. Oh, how it's embarrassing that I spend so much time with my children that I have learned all these songs, and I sing them when I'm with my sophisticated friends. Which, by the way, we still want to know, who are your friends, Meghan? That will be nice to know. That would be nice to know. Why not? But I'm singing a storybook. I'm not singing Beyonce. I'm singing because I'm such a nerdy, down to earth, homely, normal mom. That's it. It's as forced as it sounds. It's as forced. And yes, I fixed the subtitles because I absolutely had to do it. Okay, welcome to Arswipes. Let's do it. You ready? So Arswipes is my podcast that we just launched recently. And it's really about dissecting and unboxing these labels and these tropes that try to hold women back and define women as a one-note human being. But no human being is one note. So in the conversations I'm having with the women on this show, we really get to peel back the layers and remind ourselves that it's important and okay. This is this. By the way, this image, they're gonna see this clip. Every time someone mentions Meghan at Montecito, and one of the nannies called the Duchess, Mrs. Meghan, every time this is how she turns around. She turns around like this all the time. She turns around like this. This is how she turns around every single time, no matter in which direction. Like to the right. You want me to turn to the right, to the left? I'm going to be harsh right now. I think she's trying to mimic Catherine, like how Catherine does that. That is what Catherine does, and Catherine does it so well. Yeah, Mrs. Markle. Yes. How you dare look at me in the eyes, you peasant? Or whatever. I'm perfectly normal to be a multifaceted human being. And we laugh and have a lot of fun here, by the way. Thanks, Meghan. Thanks for Arswipes. This is cathartic for every single one of us. So many things happen in the world, and you give us this. I really mean it. Thanks, Meghan. We need this in our world. We need this content in our world. I think in moments of challenge, where you're trying to dig deeper into these conversations, it can be part of what I find a lot of strength or faith. Looking at my kids, I know it sounds so cheesy, and she looks upwards. I'm saying she still remembers her acting classes. She still remembers her acting job. She's still acting, of course. I already said that. But you know that those perks that come with the job, those and the acting classes and everything, she hasn't lost the touch. Sounds so cheesy, and she rolls her eyes because she's trying to make that. I roll my eyes to what I do because I'm so humble. I'm so normal. I'm so an American mom, nerdy, homely. Everything. The business card is mom. Like the title, the most important title for her is mom. You know it because she said that last year or a couple of years ago. Oh, what happened? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not playing that again. Okay. Okay. My mistake. It sounds so cheesy. It's just like, what? 50 seconds left. It sounds so cheesy, but my gosh, it's the most perspective building thing. Also, I think recognizing everything is temporary, except the titles. The titles are forever, I guess. To really just enjoy what time we have here, what we're doing with that time, and at least open the door for really meaningful conversation. Because I think once you turn meaningful conversation into action, game changer. Oh my God, we did it! We did it! We did it! I don't know how, but we just did it. I'm spent. I need a double whiskey now. But first I'm going to read your super chats because you have been amazing tonight. Staying here. I'm at a loss of words. I'm thankful. And I don't know. I don't know. I need to reward you with something. I need to reward you with something. I'm going to reward you right now, and I know exactly what I'm going to do. You need something. You need something to rest while we read our amazing super chats. This is it. This is what we're going to do. Because you deserve that. Oh my God, Meghan's stare. Oh no, Meghan's stare. No, we need another thing. No, Tyler Perry. No, we need this. We need this. Puppies. We need puppies. Lots of puppies. Yes. This has been exhausting. We needed the puppies. Let's read your super chats. Let's read your super chats. Kate Raven Graham, thanks for the super sticker. For everyone that sent a super chat or super sticker or super thank before the live started, I apologize because I can't see them if you sent them before the live started. Even so, I'm thankful for you, for your super chats and super stickers, and really appreciate that you take the time and of course to donate to keep the lights on. Laurie Wilcox, thanks for your super sticker, Laurie. As usual, in every single live you're here. It's amazing. Thank you. Margie, thanks for the super chat. Do you think that she's selecting these pictures herself? I think they could be much better. Well, I think those are the best of what they got. Those are the best. Don't push your luck. Do not push your luck. Lori, super chat. This article reminds me of the Cut article. You're so right. KTG, super sticker. Thanks for your super sticker, KT. Little Miss Sunshine, super sticker. Thank you. Oliver. She loves to deperson Harry and the Queen by referring to them as husband and grandmother. Very good point. She hates that without them, she's nothing. I agree with that, Oliver. I agree with your insight. Deborah Huge. Oh, the burn. You earned, Deborah, the burn of the day. She loved the Queen so much, she made Harry miss her final moment on Earth. Savage. That is amazing. Roxanne, what happened with your super chat? Did it miss? Yeah, it was lost. I don't know why. No, not lost, but you sent it empty, Roxanne. But thanks for that either way. All right. Where's here? All right, Vesna. Thanks for that super chat. Bunny Hammer, my mentor, 65. HG Tudor made an AOL interview part 5, and she mentioned that. She mentioned Bunny Hammer. It's interesting. I wanted to look for that. Thank Vesna for the super chat. And you were the one. Yeah, you were the one that was worried about people criticizing body parts. Thanks for that. We don't do that here. And thanks for pointing that out, Vesna. Let me see. I missed a few super chats here. Jessica Morales Riojas, thanks for your super sticker. Joanne, click, right? Joanne Harrison, thanks for your super sticker too. Patricia Gerard, thank you. $20 super sticker. Thanks for that. Appreciate that. Karen Clark Stapleton, thanks from us Brits who are tired of her BS. I don't blame you. Kathleen McDonald, best live ever. I agree. This has been the best live ever. Thank you, Kathleen. And I think one of the best lives I remember that when we did that Meghan the Wedding Crasher analysis. That was amazing. And we had Jetpack Harry. I was scribbling over on the screen. That was amazing. And this one topped it. Kathleen, again, explain to her what archetype is, please. Already did that on a video, and it made an example, a graphic example of what is an actual archetype. Thanks, Little Miss Sunshine, for another super sticker. Oliver, she admits envying and judging Paris. Is it a stretch to think she envied and judged Catherine similarly? Not really. No, not at all. Abuela Maria, thanks for your super chat too. MS Kim here. MS Kim, why is Meghan so stuck in the 90s? She was 10 years old 30 years ago. What is the deal with that? So completely irrelevant. And at 10 years old, we were like, every single one of us were happy. We're happy, and now we're thinking about dishwasher soap ads and complaining about everything. TBG, you made my day. Laughed so hard today. I love you, Jesus, but I call you my Ricardo Montalban. You are the best. Yeah, the plane, boss, the plane. Yes, what's the name of that show? The plane, boss, the plane, with Ricardo Montalban. It was the Mystery Island. What was the name of that show? Was the name of that show with was about the? Oh my God! It's the island. What was the name? Fantasy Island, of course. Yeah, yeah. You already know my age. Yeah, Generation X. Generation X forever. Diane G, definitely the best anniversary edition you could possibly do. Brilliant, love the singing. All thanks to Meghan for releasing this interview and this video and these photos today. This couldn't be better timing for this. Couldn't be better timing for this. Impossible better timing. And the award of Best Video of the Year goes to the Body Language Guy. Thanks, Kathy. Oh my God, I'm trying to highlight your... Thanks, Kathy, for your super chat. Oh, Mary W. Rice has a great point. Thanks, Mary, for your super chat. $20 going back. New persona. Meghan's new persona is similar to the rom-com series Women. Yes, it fits. But in most romantic comedies, women are not that perfect, nerdy woman. No, it's much more complex. In that sense, well, if Meghan wanted to aim for that, it just fell short. Migdalia Polar, es ridícula y un bagre. No sé cómo traducir eso en inglés. Gracias, Migdalia. Saludos, paisanos. Saludos, Migdalia. ¿Cómo traduciríamos un bagre al inglés? Esa mujer es un bagre. Esa mujer es una mosquita muerta. Cat Go, thanks for all you do. Thanks, Cat. Thanks for that. Eri Jadu 95, super chat. Thank you, Eri Jadu 95. Humility first. Super sticker, thank you, humility first. And we're on the final 6 super chats. Anna Lee, very funny tonight. Jesus, thank you, Anna Lee. My pleasure, always my pleasure doing this for you. And by the way, if you are on Facebook and you want to support my channel, you can. Now you can send stars. It's the same as super chat. It's that you just you give a small tip. Send in a comment. In the case of Facebook, it doesn't. It's not a comment. It's just stars. You send a tip. Send in a tip and monetary value, like a donation. It's understand this super chats and super stickers in YouTube and stars in Facebook. I don't know if Rumble has a similar format for donations. Mystified. Next week she'll come out saying that misquoted her about something. She lies. Guaranteed. Miss Millie, she should discuss the archetype queen. No, she shouldn't go there. She doesn't deserve even to mention that word. She keeps mentioning that word. She keeps saying that word. I don't think it means what she thinks it means. Eri Jadu, 95, thank you for your $20 super chat. Thank you. I don't know. I'm not gonna repeat that. I don't know what that word means, so I'm going to protect myself and not say something that I don't know the meaning. But I'm going to find out what does that mean. What does that mean? What does it mean? Oh, you're right. I forgot the name. Shelob is a fictional demon in the form of a giant spider from J.R.R. Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings. Of course, yes. I remember that fight close to the end of The Return of the King between Sam and Shelob. Yeah, amazing character. You're so mean, calling Meghan like that. Why are you so mean to Meghan? Christy Caps, super chat. Thank you, Christy. Appreciate that. And finally, for tonight, Carmela Divine, super sticker. Thank you. Thanks for that. My body language buddies, we made it. Best live in all the body language guy history. Thanks to Meghan Markle for all these shenanigans and, well, making us having a good time, a great time. No alcohol needed, no nose baby powder needed, but all worth it, every minute of it. My body language buddies, my name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the body language guy, and until we meet in another Vesa has this super chat. You're this right in. I'm trying to make it. I'm going to highlight. But that's right. That's okay. Thanks for the super chat. But let's go. I'm going to say goodbye. My brain is mush right now. My brain is just like Howie's upon waking up in the morning. My body language buddies. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the body language guy. Until we meet on another video or another live, remember the two most important words: much love and bliss. Take care, because I love every single one of you. Bye bye.